February 23rd, 2:15 p.m., Wright and Cole offices. Mr. Wright, sir, what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least. Alright, let's do it. Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us. You know, I really don't think we should be worried about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That oil drum, was it empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. My sister erasing evidence at a crime scene? Never! Even though she says that they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That's not it at all! It's just, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. How does she keep hearing me? Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in the oil drum washed it all away. Heh. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. Luminol? Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. But me, why do I have to? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it. Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses. Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Oh, fuck. To test for blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Press the A button to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some bloodstains. So I'm guessing this is another gimmick that is going to be in the second game? Presumably. I'm presuming this was added to the DS version as kind of like a teaser for the second game. That's my theory. We'll see, though. We'll see. And that's why it introduces a whole bunch of gameplay mechanics out of nowhere. Oh boy, I found something, I think. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a blood stain? It's so, Emma, you're shaking. It's just this is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay. Well, we definitely know that this is a blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this, scientifically? The amount of blood, I guess? The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the bloodstains on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, they'd have to have been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm going to mark up the flow plans when we find a bloodstain, okay? See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. Then let's drag that hidden evidence out onto the light of day. Yeah, it feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? Guess I should give this spray on a spray on anything suspicious. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Starr, you only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two. This day old deli box is on the house. Sorry, just that kind of lead and doesn't really get my mouth watering. You still ain't put me on a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Starr, but no, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there, but I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see? I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood and the testimony still stands. Ah, I swear it on my honor as a detective, she stabbed Goodman. I know the photograph has something important to tell us, but what? So you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Starr? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I jacked the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect, and before long they called me the Cough-Up Queen. Oh, and here I thought it was someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go or fired? It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... what do you think about this? The SL9 incident, it's ran on the knife. And on that note, Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know? Really? That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Nope, she doesn't have any more to say. A body with Edward's knife stuck in it was found in Edward's car. I think he owes me his gratitude. Gratitude? Why, if I hadn't witnessed the crime, Mr. Edgeworth would have been suspected. I wonder. Still, it's strange. Why didn't our chief prosecutor have her own murder weapon ready? Guess in showing this, shows the same thing. Okay, now they're talking about tea. Alright. I don't think that's fun. It was a waste of time. I feel that. Okay, I'm just going to continue examining the area. So how do I use this spray anyway? Sure, a name on it. Someone needs to market to write their name on this. Emma Sky, don't tell me you bring this with you everywhere you go. Well, you never know where something might go down. Just what kind of world do you think we live in? Okay, let's go to the High Prosecutor's office. Change of scenery. I should point out, by the way, before we continue any further, that I watched I saw a video of a full walkthrough of this game, of this part of the game. I didn't see the video, I should say, but it was on my suggested feed on YouTube. A full walkthrough. So I guess I saw the thumbnail, and yeah, it was a full walkthrough of, Rise from the Ashes, and it was 7 hours long. I just, Jesus Christ. So I'm not looking forward to how long this case is gonna be. Not at all. The last, or 2 episodes ago, was 2 hours long. The trial former part was 2 hours long, which is funny because trial ladder only took like 30 minutes. But trial former was 2 hours long, and that was because I kept making mistakes. That was a 100% complete walkthrough with us, I'm assuming, no mistakes made. So I'm not looking forward to how long this will be. It's gonna take a while. I've heard some people say it's as long as all the other trials combined too. So I already knew it was long. I just didn't expect it to be that long. When you put it in numbers, it's like, oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday. And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edward's not here. I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back. Alright, let's check out the detention cell. See how Lana's doing. Looks like Miss Sky is in questioning. I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in 2 places at the same time? Can you imagine? How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say they'd arrested a suspect in the police department at the police department for the police department murder? Bleh. Let's come back later. Why everyone looks so deadly serious here? Well, there was a vicious murder of the detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. Ugh, it makes my head hurt. Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. So this is the police mascot, is it? The Blue Badger, the future star of the police force. The design's a little changed from the one outside. Ah, well, the Dancing Blue Badger TM is still under development, you see. You have it trademarked? Absolutely. It's cutting-edge stuff. Very now. I showed this doll here to my daughter, and she burst into tears. Don't show her the moving mock-up sign outside, then you'll give her nightmares. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. Ugh. Oh, I didn't mean to examine my badge. My bad. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all. So the evidence room. The scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is. She's like a kid at an amusement park. Whoa, real crime scene. Let's go take a look. You know, you're just like Maya in the fact you get all excited about examining these places, and then you get there and you're like, I want to go home. I miss Maya. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. It sure seems that way. Ooh! What's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly. It's so imposing. It's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is if this is a guard station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. I wonder who. Yikes. These sure are prickly. They must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. There's a security guard uniform hanging here. It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that called again? A punchy? A paunchy? A pinchy? I know, a poochie! Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. She doesn't need to know now. Is it illegal? Is it legal to have all this, like, alcohol just chilling in your guard station? It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out there. Yeah, I bet we will. Look on the floor, a lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone is trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Alright. And one of you want to go with permission? Probably not. Go back to underground parking lot then. Maybe. Yeah, I feel like there's still more stuff here we need to do. That's where we found that note. 221 SL9, the SL9 incident. A case that was due for transfer the day of the murder. And the detective in charge of the case was the victim. I wonder what kind of case this SL9 incident thing was. It's kind of hard to guess just knowing the case number. That's why we were hoping you would tell us. But I don't think you're going to tell us. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime? I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's why I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole of my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl, I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time? There we go. SL9 incident. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable to who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So, they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence, of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly, Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigate that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined, and then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There's another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait! Those lunches you sell. There was only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I came here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Miss Star's old boyfriends, how many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, Rookie? What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with that treat. Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, is he your, how are you are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. This place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Huh? Wasn't that... One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe. Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. The criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect, just west of him, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch, pronto. Staying around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. Wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, head down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later. He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Still, I do feel better about things a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. What was that? What? Okay, can't say I was expecting him. Hi, greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center. No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a lost little lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report. No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, he isn't, is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you? Jesus Christ. What? Now, this is an unexpected turn of events. Sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir. I can hear you just fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room. That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? And then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Yow, yow. What the heck is this guy doing? So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went right. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask what happened to your hand? Sir, there's no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky. Yeah, another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But sir, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? So to tell you the truth, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. The next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were, huh? Then when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, so all alone. Alone because Detective Goodman has disappeared. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock, oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared? That's some story. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive at that. Ah, yes, well, that's true, so I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, so if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him. So I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? So I had no intention on killing him, so none. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Officer Meekins, this is for you. Eek! I'm scared of knives, sir. It's okay, that's it, sir. Last night, sir. That's the one. I was in the apple, sir, in my dream, sir, and I was being peeled. On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife. He's overreacted to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. Alright, well, we got some more info, it looks like. No one's here. Okay, I'm looking for that Officer Marshall. Okay, maybe I can't do anything yet. Maybe I still gotta talk to Mr. Man. Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir, really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir. He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright. Takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. Alright, then let's ask Edgeworth. He's not here either! I don't know where I'm going, man. do you think you could take a look at this? Hey! That's it, Joe, that's it, that's it! That's what? My head was a blank until this very moment. But so now I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct! That card was the cause of it all! This ID card? Exactly, sir, that's exactly it! Nothing could be more exact, sir, nothing! I felt prying into this one a little deeper. Can you tell me what it is you remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious. So I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's why I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show you his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. What? So I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leaped at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir. What happened then? Well, with my eyes, sir, everything went right. When I awoke, I was here. Right. So, Officer Meekins, why was it they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if the body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I didn't say something along those lines. I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here? They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? From the security camera. The crime, my crime, the crime I swore to stamp out. It's there, it's me, it's on tape. And you wait until now to tell us this? I'm really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No thanks. I have my own. Alright, let's check out the crime scene. So there's two connections. There are a lot of similarities between these two crimes. And they both have evidence of some sort in the photographic variety to back them up. It's really making me think. I don't think this guy killed anyone, though. I still don't think Lana killed anyone either, though. To be honest. TBH. Even though she confessed to it herself. My theory is he did say he blacked out, so maybe Lana had a similar experience where she blacked out too. And when she awoke, she didn't know what happened, and she had all this evidence saying she killed a man, and I don't know what caused the blackout or anything like that, but I'm assuming something like that's going on. And he seems to be having a similar reaction where he's a little bit in denial that he actually killed the man, but at the same time, like, at the end of the day, he still feels a little bit like he killed Mr. Goodman. Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's sitting at the Chief of Detective's desk. It's Police Chief Gant. And you're sure this is all? You know what it means if there is anything missing. So, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all the... okay. Under his seat card, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. What did he say? I guess he was saying how he was looking over some dude's place to look for clues, and he scoured all over the place. I accidentally skipped a line of dialogue. Surprisingly, the first time I did that in this entire game. I'm a little surprised. I'm usually very bad about that. The chief of detectives looks a little flustered. Ha ha ha, Righto, my boy. How have you been? Swim much? Oh, Chief Gant. Report for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Is Edward going to be okay? Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds a little like an inquisition. Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with this boy since last year. You mean the incident at Gold Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Von Kama. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. Well, what? It's downright odd, I tell you, the detective getting killed on their turf too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, Ryder, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And in this particular world, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff, secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut. Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier. Huh? You saw that? Whoops. I wonder what it was he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Oh, sorry, Rido. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there. The busy one. The guy who can't sit still? Does he mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the Dancing Blue Badger. He won't even take a look at our stuff. Alright, let's see if he's out there. He's not out here, man. He's not out here. And no one's in here. Brilliant. We can't even use the computer to look at the so-called video that they have. That seems a little weird. I feel like we want to look at that. Okay, I feel like we got to show you something. Doesn't even want to talk about the Blue Badger. And he is straight up done with all this stuff, isn't he? No, I didn't check out the steak meal. I kind of want to look at it. Wow, my mouth is watering. I can almost hear the sound of steak frying on the grill. No doubt it's all cold and tough by now. No, I'm sure it's delicious. Miss Star put her heart into making this. So I guess she didn't put any other organs on there. Let's see, ingredients. Meat? She must mean beef. She probably just wrote it generically. Yeah, let's hope so. Of course, as a scientist, I have to check what additives she used. Go to town. Huh? It says here, hours of sweat and labor. So that's why the sauce is so So what? Oh, I accidentally skipped another line of dialogue. So that's why the sauce is so salty. Oh, the sweat, man. It does look really good, though. I kind of want to steak myself. Alright. Maybe we gotta go somewhere else then. Let's examine Edgeworth's room a bit. Hey, a chessboard! I'm not too up on my chest, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. Yeah. Same joke as before. Yeah, I think everything's the same. I have no idea what we're doing. Like, legit no idea. Blue Badger is still writhing around today. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing along like crazy since yesterday. Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty. What? It's me. How many fingers do you see? I'm sorry, I don't know. Well, that's 20 for the left, but nowhere near that for the right. Get glasses off. What? Nothing new to examine here that I missed. There's gotta be something I'm missing with you, man. Anything. Okay, some people ask me to find Detective Gumshoe, some people ask me to find Mr. Edgeworth. I don't know what to do, man. You'll give that to Jake like I asked, won't you? You and Officer Marshall, are you going out? You already asked that. Stop being so afraid that she's gonna steal your husbando. There's nothing else to talk about. Oh, do. I'm lost. I'm lost. Looks like it's cleaned at the hotel across the way. Here's a plan, a second branch of Haiti. You got the bellboy staring right at me. Oh, she has dialogue for him now. He looks wimpy, but you can tell there's a sharp edge under the facade. That bellboy's going to be someone someday. Wish someone would say that about me. Yes, man, Charlie. I'm gonna take care of him in Maya's absence. Huh? He looks a little yellow today. Oh, I watered him just now. I mixed in a lot, too. Mixed in what? Why, my very own scientific additive. Well, Charlie, you like it? I told you he's turning yellow. As opposed to the steel samurai on the wall. Maya stuck it up here on the day that she left. I didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from clients, though. Mia's desk. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. Uh-oh, I have a history test coming up next week. I'd better study. I'm borrowing this desk, okay? Let's see, George Washington was the first king of America. Sorry, Mia. The first king of America. Well, where should we begin? Oh, well, isn't it obvious we should begin with that, that thing? The mystery of the victim, I guess? How could one man, Detective Goodman, be killed in two places simultaneously? Oh, well, you see? We should go to the police department, the evidence room, wasn't it? I'm not being very useful here, am I? No, you're being very helpful. Jesus, why are you being so mean, Phoenix? She may be no Maya, but this girl has her own unique charm. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I know you're going through a tough time, worthy what with all those rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December. There's that business with him not reading that officer's report. About the killing at the police department, right? The chief of police was right about that, but I can't help but think someone at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. Yeah, the more I see him, the more I'm getting an odd feeling from him. Okay. I see. Oh, sorry I had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? We'll see over there. That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21st. But make a note of that just in case. A written document dated February 21st can only be submitted to the chief of police. I should really get back to the investigation of the police department crime scene. Alright, there we go. I found something out there. Lost item report. One vehicle lost. And wasn't February 21st the day of the murder? 221. Yep. 221. Nope. Okay, still through with that. Okay, well now that we got that. This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of a saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went in through there, the cactus would fall over. Ouch! I'd say it'd be more of a yeah myself. Straight up still nothing? Have anything to say about this? And now they're talking about tea again. Okay, I see how it is. I know when I'm not wanted somewhere. Here, sorry guys, I'm gonna move the mic a little bit. My back's hurting, so I'm gonna lean back a little and... Yeah, my back's hurting, so I'm gonna lean back a little and I'm gonna just move the mic so it can pick me up a little better. There we go, now I can relax and enjoy the video game. Just chill back and just lay down. I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when we were the cough-up queen, right? We found this ID card here in this parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's. But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department. That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. Man, what to do? I'll figure something out. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. I know, the killer used a cassette tape. Well, a crafty trick. The gunshot was fake. It's good. No one will expect a cassette tape in this day and age. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. You know, nothing happens at the fucking police department entrance. Nothing happens at the guard station. Nothing's happening at the criminal affairs department. Nothing's happening on the ground. Nothing's happening here. Nothing's happening here. I love how he's slewing in his ID card though. Nothing's happening anywhere. There is not a place where anything of interest is happening. And I'd like to know why. Okay, we already got this, didn't we? Man. Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure that doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy your life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Here's a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's just the barometric pressure. What's she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Oh, jeez. That's about as rare as a sports car can get. Yep, it's pretty red, alright. The pie was found in Edro's car trunk, and the lock on the trunk was broken too. The question is, why did Miss Sky choose his car? So what model car is it? I think it's called a sedan or a coupe or something like that. Those are car types, Mr. Wright, not models. You're a guy, aren't you, Mr. Wright? You're supposed to know these things. Maybe it is about time I got my driver's license. Toxic masculinity at its finest. B block is through there. That's where visitors park. So, Mr. Starr climbed over the fence. It seems so, yeah. That fence is 9 feet high at least. Well, no time like the present. I think I'll give it a little try. It's okay, don't cry. Maybe this will eventually end up Olympics team. Oh, poor girl. This is where the cars leave the lot. The air on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Or maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose. Aha! The theory of relativity. What? I've got to write that down. Hey, Mr. Wright, maybe you know. Was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British? Mr. Relativity, are you sure that was his name? Oh my god, I love her. Dude, I can talk to her over here. Aw, oh, damn it. Ah, man, I don't know what to do. He won such a prestigious award. Why did he just leave it on the couch? Yeah, you think he'd want to show this thing off more than the giant steel samurai. Then again, Edroth has always been like that. Really? Hey, I should write this down. Tell me, what was he like as a kid? Back in elementary school, he won awards for all kinds of things. Speech contests, essays, playing the flute, golf tournament. That doesn't exactly sound like typical elementary school stuff. But he always hated receiving awards. He'd make some smart remark like, I know the path I've walked. No one else needs to tell me. That's how he's always been. Kind of gets under your skin, doesn't it? My, what an amazing bouquet. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy, I've heard that name somewhere before. I don't think so. Man, I straight up don't know where to go. Look. Wait, does he have SL9 stuff here? I mean, that's what I would think, but I guess not. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right, I've never seen him wear it. I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture. Ooh! Hot diggity damn! Where am I supposed to go? Oh, you're fucking kidding me. It was that easy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Rido asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Is that a yeah? Now, Rido. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all. Rido, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, so, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate the room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. It just goes to show, you never know until you ask. And for you here, you can borrow this. Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, it's an honor. You just run along now and do your best. Now, later, folks. It looks pretty cool on my lap pedal, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Nah, the card reader's turned off, see? What's that security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my babina sky so gray? Officer Marshall. Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw? Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. There's a crime scene awaiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. Well, here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. I was wondering if we could talk to you. Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on a wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading a 6-shooter, I say little prairie. Grook! What was that all about, Mr. Wright? I think he was just too hungry to talk. He was saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about either. Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto. We do have a little something for him. That smell. It reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Star. Oh, what's this? What's wrong? A filet steak sandwich. I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Alright, Bambina, you win. Ask. Finally, it seems like. He's willing to talk. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of the security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention cell told us. That poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look like it, but I lost my file for the job, you know? So what were you doing at 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy. No, he was riding down the highway on his first name, Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kinda like the stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of a crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie file. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. Now, some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, the case is officially dead as of 2 years ago. 2 days ago, the day of our case. That's right, the evidence transfers. As of 2 days ago, is what he said. Not 2 years ago. It's what I was talking about the transfers too. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. These ones don't understand on these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. And Officer Meekins, Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. The security guard, and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. That's the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID that passes through. This is the ID card record. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that. Huh? I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transfer thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, so we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transfer. We do it every February. I see now. Transfer is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed. Forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. Well, I think we have a case to prove that we've seen one of those ID numbers before. See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this? 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us the ID card record again. Look at the fourth number. It's a perfect match. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekins say? So I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So he asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing, so he pointed a knife at me. He had his ID card then. Why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. Got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Let's see, we know that Bruce Goodman was 5842189. We don't know about these other numbers though. I'm assuming that other 514 one was Officer Meekins. Okay, let's go into the room itself. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Eek!
Whoa!
Just sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I don't want to recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So is it true I heard? Yeah, it's true. So Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50, even me?
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today.
Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're a boss for the day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you want to have this. The evidence room floor plan is okay.
So Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day?
That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
With your boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
They are using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again. I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Haha, of course. I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open?
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
So Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from this case. That case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. This place is more high-tech than I think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. Using their ID card? Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. Each locker is coded with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is our own.
Funny. They look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it,
zap, you get a shock.
If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the horse that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Alright, let's present him with some evidence. Found Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? Or drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Edgeworth. Detective Goodman's note, and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone. Because of the SL9 connection? That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time that the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared. But why would evidence from that case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on the case. Now that was a bloody, violent case.
Violent? So it was a murder?
A serial killing.
A serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started the rumor mill.
Rumors? About forged evidence?
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transfer the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
So the switchblade knife.
The victim the victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Anything else we can present to you? You can open the locker so your fingerprint doesn't match. If you can open it, they'll give you 50 cents. No, the police department lacks faith in its lock system. After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead over at that prosecutor's office. Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing! That's fine. You bet it's fine, pal. You don't know about that. Alright, what about this? Can you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. I heard the rumors. So was Goodman. What? Woo! What is that? That second number. It's not your ID number, is it, Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth. What? The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. What? Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? Okay, so Mr. Edgeworth apparently was here before. Eight 730-579. Filling in the blanks. He came here at 4:40. Let's go to the underground parking lot. High prosecutor's office. Alright. No. I wonder if you know anything about some of these, actually. Since you did used to work with some of these people, presumably. Could you take a look at this? Oh. Well, fine. Screw you too. I want to see what the dude has to say now. This call monitors the visitor's room. Seeing a fellow patrolman here must make him worry about his own fate in life. No comments from the peanut gallery. Come on, it's all I have, man. Maybe there's still more I have to do in the guard station. The sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was a shooting hand. This is neither Wild nor West here. Aha, but that and this are two different things entirely. I guess so, huh? I'm lost. Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. There's something else I gotta present you. This is my crowning achievement, my masterpiece, you might say. But art is always misunderstood, pal. Art? It was dancing proudly on the day of the award ceremony, but there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony, so they took the Blue Badger away for a while. Really? Why? Oh, they said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful! I toiled night and day! I sympathize with Detective Gumshoe, but I can't see why they moved it. Huh. You know what? I haven't seen the floor plans of the evidence room yet. Yeah. Just what I thought would be. Boring. That's the victim Detective Goodman's ID card. These days, everything's cards and secret numbers. I can never relax. It's only because you always lose your card. I forget my secret number too. Scary, huh? My face should be ID enough. What's the world coming to? Take a gumshoe. Rebel against the system. They seem like it's the opposite you. See, this is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. Oh. Yeah, I already did the thing. Whoopsie. It does give me an idea, though. Hold on. Austin Meekins, can you take a look at this? Are you kidding me? You are useless. Behavioral study of lawyers. This stuff is pretty expensive. You don't say how much does it cost. I'd say about 10 per gram. I save up my allowance to buy it. Your allowance? Your sister give you that? Yes, we don't have parents. Right. Sometimes she even gives me a bottle instead of my allowance. A bottle of luminol and testing fluid? Man, I just take the allowance myself. Why would this have been in the car's exhaust pipe? It's evidence of an old case, right? Like the SO9 incident. It was always solved apparently. It's never stolen on the day the evidence turns full. Maybe you should look into this SO9 incident. Man, I don't know where to go now. Alright. Back to doing nothing. Till I can figure out where I'm going. There's gotta be something I'm missing here. Has to be. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors with them, so we've got the other two. Saying the same thing he did before. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Yeah, I'm lost. I don't know what else to say. Oh, maybe they know something about this. No one knows anything about that. Alright. Hmm. I guess I should examine, huh? What is this sort of paint doing here? Since the dawn of time,
True art has always been a work in suppression. True art? I noticed that there's a blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps witnessing the birthplace of the blue badger. Well, you might say this is my studio. You in the evidence room? Someone left a glove here, but only one.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe. There you go, pal. Make me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know. You mean SL9. It does have a tag on it. Alright, there you go. We're getting somewhere. Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal. Make me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case. The case? The SL9 is in it, pal. See the stick on one of the pieces there? Another piece of SL9 evidence. I wonder what shape these pieces were before whatever was broke.
You want to try and put it back together?
Huh, good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Well, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tub of glue.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Oh, it's a puzzle. Ooh. We actually got a puzzle here. Okay, so I can't actually rotate the thing itself. I gotta rotate the piece. Oh, it's outlined in red where I should be putting the piece. Okay, let's see. No, that looks like the top. Nope. Okay, hold on. This is gonna be hard. Just gotta keep guessing, man. That looks like a handle of some sort, though, so I'm guessing not that. Looks like another piece for the top. Oh boy, they're really making me do this. Oh boy. Oh my god. Okay, we got something. Hopefully this one will be a little easier. Nope, not that one. There we go. Nope. I thought so. There you go. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Look, I have unlimited tries. There you go. There we go. It's come together. It's all come together. This one. Nope. No, hold on. I can do this. This one? No, it's not this one. It's this one. No, it's not this one. Oh, it's this one. There we go. Okay, now we gotta find one of those top pieces, huh? There we go. I'm guessing like this. What? What? Or maybe it's gotta be flipped a different way. Okay, I guess it's not that. Like, there we go. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, and that leaves one last piece. Still missing a big chunk of it though.
Huh? Well, I think we did, but some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
Were some of the pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, It doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. I can't understand how it got broken. Put these pieces together makes a jar. There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, it doesn't seem a little unstable. No wonder why it broke. I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Look, that one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit. That locker is covered with Detective Goodman's fingerprint. Detective Goodman's locker? Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. This place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with dreams. I'm not so sure about the dreams. It won't open. Did you really think it would? Hey, pal. Oh, our security is high tech around here. Some sort of bulky equipment is gathered on desk here. What's a sorry-looking fishing pole that is? Ah, that's my personal pole. I know I did get around to using it. Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Right, pal, that's the metal detector. The one that led to the solving of the case out in Gold Lake, remember? Alright, wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. That cheap looking box? You can't judge a person or machine by the cover. You gotta look at the heart. Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner. Looks like a car door. It's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away. Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing. He's been shot square in the forehead. Better him than us. I can examine the door too, thank God. That's the door we just came in through. Looks like you don't need an ID card to get out. I wonder what happened if Officer Marshall cut the power while we were inside. Let's hope he remembers we're in here. Let's see if they have anything to say about this. I'm gonna guess nah. You have anything to say about this? You were part of the case. I'm gonna say nah. Ooh, it looks like there's blood here. Hey look, they're hard to make out, but there are some dark red stains here. Looks like blood. You think that Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed? Likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. This jar was evidence in the SL9, isn't it? That might be when the blood got on it. There's nothing else of any interest, it looks like. Oh. Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom! That's weird. I don't know which side is up. Better yet, what's the purpose of the bottomless jar? This doesn't collect dust inside, right? Okay, we should also examine the gloves. The tag says SL911. I guess there's another piece of evidence from that case. You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing. Huh? What's so confusing about that? Do you know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag? Zag. Is that a word? Do you challenge me? Well, we playing a word game now? Do you challenge me? Oh my god, that's funny. Nope, no one's here yet. Oh my god. Don't tell me I missed more stuff. I just want to get this case over with. Or this part of the case over with anyway, because I can't want to go to bed. Probably still more stuff I'm missing, huh? Except I think not. Oh wait. What's this, blood? It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here. Looks like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright! What if there are other bloodstains left in the room? We should use her testing fluid to check it out. Alright, how exactly did I do that? Ah, the X button. Ooh, that's a bunch of blood. That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien. This proves that something really happened in front of the locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you should have asked. I expected better, though. I love how the menu blocks the cursor. Hope I'm not using all your spray, man. Yeah, there's still a whole nother side to this. That locker has a weird shift hanging out of it. Maybe we should check that out. Because I just noticed it. There's something sticking out here. Looks like a shirt. I guess it must have been evidence for some case. I wonder if the ghost should put this here. There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was opened recently. How do you know? If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The God checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence? Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot. He is a slob. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under the trench coat either. If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal. Alright, are we done in there now? Gotta be something else we can do, man. Come on. Nope. I'm guessing there's still more we gotta do in that room, huh? I can't think of anything else we need to do. I mean, do I want us to examine the blood spot we already knew about? I knew it! This is someone's right handprint! What? What's the matter, detective? This locker, it's mine! It's yours? Please, you have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I weren't home with Wright. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans. I'm counting you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police. What? But you're a detective. done now? Okay. Maybe I'm not done. It's getting very tedious game. It's gonna take forever. What else could I possibly be missing? I don't even know. Maybe I'm not missing anything here. Maybe I'm missing something else in another room. If I did a blood test in here. Not that I think it would help much, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe? You watch this. Just spraying mine in the face. Oh my gosh. Okay. Figure this out. I got this. I got this. Yo, what if I spray our office? Do you think Mia's blood's still, like, just chilling here? That'd be a little dark. Nah, we good. We good. Man. He's the lucky fellow with all his sevens is what I want to know. Clocked in on 420. Alright, you know what? I wonder if Detective Gumshoe has anything to say about the card. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's laughing at my misery.
It's not very nice. Okay, I'm starting to think we missed something somewhere else. What's that? Nothing important, okay. Funny, funny. Famous oil drum. Try to kill myself. Come on, you don't want to talk about anything? Come on. Ugh. I had an idea. Nope, not even that. I thought maybe you'd say something about how they were using the SL9 incident, but whatevs. Whatevs. It's nothing, apparently. Just, just want to know stuff, man. Just stop killing the mood. What do I do? I have no idea. Someone please help me. What do I do? Man, I wish they could just say, I don't know anything about that and get it over with. Instead, they have to have this long monologue. That how they want to have tea or some crap like that. That's when I grabbed the chief prosecutor on the shoulder. She dropped the phone on pavement. That's when you heard her talking about the muffler, right? Little did I know it was a trap. The red car's muffler and the prosecutor's red muffler. What's this guy really trying to say? I wonder. Oh my god. Where's that muffler anyway? I can't even see it in this picture. Oh, damn it. Edgeworth. I'm so lost. Blah blah blah. Sheriffs don't care about evidence or some crap like that. He also doesn't care about SL9. That's fine. Oh, Jesus, I'm so freaking tired. Come on. Yada 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 da 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 da. Oh, I already showed him this part. Damn it. Doesn't care about my attorney's badge. The nerve! No, damn it. Hmm. Straight up, no idea, man. Straight up, straight up, straight up. Straight up. I feel stuck. Are you sure I'm not supposed to show him this? Oh my god, there's gotta be something you know about, right? Oh, geez, side. Anything but nice. The day that Detective Cummins' body was found in the trunk. So this means I'm a free man, innocent. It's a dream. I hope I never wake up. This is a dream. He'd probably wake up right now. Come on. Just say something about anything. Oh, fudge. I forgot about his fear of knives. What? Alright. Um, we should just examine some of this crap. Like, I don't know, man. so stuck. It's driving me crazy because I just want to go to bed. But I don't want to go to bed until I figure this crap out. Mm. I literally tried everything. I have no idea what I'm doing. None. Whatsoever. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. Oh my god. Something, finally. Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This might just be something significant. Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What this? It's called luminol testing fluid. Where'd you get your hands on that? Huh? I'd like to get some too. I was about $50 on the cheap. Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I better jot this down on the flow plans. Hey pal, look at the time. Something you need to be going? It's just that Mr. Edwards' inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to go give them my report of the day. My report for the day. And my help, you know. The report? You mean the note written on the back of the flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, it's Mr. Edwards talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. He needs enemies when he got friends like Detective Gumshoe. I'm off, pal. Later. Should probably see what Edwards has to say too. Fucking finally! Jesus Christ. Okay, Edgeworth. What? Ah, guest. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here? There, stand by the window. A teacup in his hand. Edgeworth. Right. Here's the hotel bring him tea service. Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry. I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes, he brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here.
I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, I think this whole thing's really taken a toll on him. So how'd the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You're lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times, ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However, something happened? They gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department?
Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief of police Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you, why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still, well, I've never seen this out of sorts. Alright, I better check this now. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went to the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less.
The chief of police?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me that he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It would have to be the evidence was all I filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what the case it was? What kind of case it was?
I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. I'm curious about this little case. I better make a note of it. Unrelated evidence, screwdriver added to the court evidence. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. Well, I disagree. Right, please, I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea. I'll pass it on to you. Just tell me about the case.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner.
Which side are you on anyway? You just show him my best evidence, get some reaction out of him. Alright, I guess that wasn't my best evidence. Oh wait, hold on, I'm skipping dialogue. Fuck. I was gonna say the same thing again. I'm sorry, hold on, we'll try that again. I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident, and some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder in the elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. He was a top officer and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth?
What I want to know is why was a deputy chief police on the investigation. In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I'll do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code that I follow, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor, wanted to know something.
My sister? What?
If you were still studying forensic science.
Huh? Yes, of course.
Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this. I'm in no testing fluid. Well then, you might have use for this. Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me, are you sure? We are the enemy, you know. I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Well, let's go. Last investigation. Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Alright. Let's do this. Guess he's gone. Investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Here, in this blood, the detective's evidence locker. Let's use a secret weapon we just borrowed. Wait, let's get off. First choose a finger. A finger? Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. Let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. I really can't tell the difference at glance. Quit procrastinating, choose a finger. I guess this one. Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eye. First, you sprinkle the aluminum powder around. Huh? How do you know that? With the A-bun, see? What's an A-bun? It looks like that did the trick. The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. Huh? How do I do that? The X button, exciting, I know. What's an X button? Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake, see? Wow, that looks like fun. Might get some getting used to, though. Now, I heard the original DS version used the microphone, so I believe that you would probably just actually blow into the microphone, wouldn't you? It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright. Guess I better give it a try. Whee! Aha! You did it! You found one! But this looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? I think it means we're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves. Don't tell me we've been here wasting our time. Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigation. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints? Other prints? Looking at the locker door again closely. Seems like there are fingerprints outside the blade handprint as well. Like that. I like this. I'm just gonna, let's see if I can get the whole screen filled with powder. Watch. I'm gonna get the whole screen filled with powder, man. It's gonna be nothing but white, except for that part that I can't reach because of the goddamn menu. But I'll find a way around it. Mr. Wright, doesn't this seem a little excessive? No, it's fine. Excessive? What's excessive? We gotta find these prints, man. Okay, if I can get down there. Okay, this is good enough.
Hey, a print so clear it's dazzling.
The dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet? This is a quiet process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right.
Look at the fingerprint there. We got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left these prints. Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was? I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints on different places, right? That means that prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would we most likely find on the evidence locker? Alright, let's see. Here's Damon Gantz. Here's Meekins. Here's Marshall's. This is Goodman's. Here's Gumshoes. That's who I'm guessing. Lana Skies. Emma Skies. Here's Angel Stars. Okay, I just want to look at all the fingerprints. Nice. Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look. I guess that's probably because I was thinking so what. Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. Hit or miss? No. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Wait, there was a handprint here. Okay, want to try using this? Yeah, check for prints. That's spirit! Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. What? The area with the blood was wiped away, right? We only end up finding it using chemical means. Prints in that area will have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no prints. Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyway, you must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. I don't see anything. There's gotta be something here, though. Oh, I thought I saw something. Never mind. Never mind. We'll just do this until I find it. Oh, I think I found something. I gave him my best shot. That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it? But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print. Okay, let's try a different finger then. Okay. So here's where we found that one. Just keep going. There's something over here and over here. It's over here. Nope. Wasn't there another one over here? Aha.
guess it's not clear on a fingerprint. We're getting something though. Alright. That looks like Marshall's.
Hey, these fingerprints, whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? That's got to be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
Emma, this is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction, the blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh.
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a white blood stain.
But why would Officer Marshall?
Looks like our investigation finally turned up some results. Guess this is what you call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
Neither do I. Alright. Finally get some Betty by. Next up is another trial. 4 more. That's what's up next. I should have just ended at the to be continued part. What am I doing? Still going. Night night.